I want to go straight to Anderson Cooper and his undisclosed location in Cairo. Anderson, you've been attacked again today while in a car. It's getting ridiculously dangerous for journalists. It's outrageous what's happening there. Clearly a deliberate attempt by the government to stop you guys out there reporting the truth. Talk me through your day and how bad it's been.
Well, I can't honestly tell you many details of my day just because I can't give away any locations. But you know, the incident was a brief one. It was an unpleasant one. We were in a vehicle. We had to go down a certain road that was blocked by pro-Mubarak demonstrators, and they set upon our car. Unfortunately, the driver of the vehicle I was in slowed down somewhat, unfamiliar with trying to get through these kind of roadblocks. And somebody, I didn't see who it was, threw a rock through my window, shattering the window. You know, I got some minor cuts and really nothing, but we were all okay. We, you know, immediately started screaming to the driver, go, 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 go. And we were able to get out of there. The car was pretty badly damaged. But again, that was a minor incident compared to what has happened to numerous journalists today, being pulled out of vehicles, being taken away, being interrogated, being beaten. We've heard of journalists being stabbed. Without a doubt, this is an orchestrated effort to stop the world from seeing what is happening in and around Liberation Square. And, you know, over the last 10 days, we have seen, I should say, in the first, you know, over the last 4 or 5 days since Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, we saw the best of Egypt. We saw a multicultural, multi-dimensional group of protesters, group of people, Egyptians coming forward, voicing their opinions, talking about democracy and freedom. And what we have seen in the last 2 days is the worst in Egypt. We have seen thugs on the streets systematically attacking people, descending upon peaceful protesters, and now systematically trying to find and beat up foreigners and Westerners and other people from other Arab nations who are reporting, simply trying to tell the truth of what is happening here.
Anderson, you've covered a number of dangerous assignments. Have you ever known one where so many of the media have been badly beaten, stabbed, in one case kidnapped and threatened with beheading? Have you ever known the collective media come under such an attack?
In such a large-scale, systematic way, no. I've been at the fall of President Mobutu in Zaire, that's now Congo, when, you know, soldiers who hadn't been paid were running riot and beating up reporters or grabbing cameras. This is far more orchestrated. We had the vice president of Egypt today on the television saying that satellite channels, news channels, were part of some sort of foreign conspiracy against the Egyptian people. I can tell you that sent a chill through, certainly through my heart, and I'm sure through many reporters here on the ground who are simply trying to do their job, trying to talk to pro-Mubarak demonstrators as well as anti-Mubarak demonstrators, trying to broadcast the truth. That sent a message to thugs on the streets that reporters are legitimate targets and that they are suspicious and part of a plot. And it is, I mean, that is throwing a match on very, very dry wood here.
Yeah, I thought it was an incredibly insensitive and frankly outrageous thing to have said. And clearly part of the conspiracy that's going on there to stop the media telling the truth and to stop the protests. Anderson, I want you to listen to a conversation I had just now with New York Times columnist Nick Kristof, and then come back to you afterwards.
Well, a whole series of foreign journalists have been attacked, arrested, beaten up. 2 of my colleagues at the New York Times were arrested. The Washington Post reporter was arrested. You had thugs attack the Reuters office. Brian Hartman from ABC was threatened with beheading. Greg Palkot from Fox was hospitalized after a beating. You had a Greek reporter who was stabbed with a screwdriver. Anderson Cooper was beaten up. Christian Amanpour and Anderson both had their cars attacked. And it just goes on and on and on. As far as we can tell, there's really been a deliberate effort by the government to send out the word to target journalists. And I guess I have a terrible feeling in the pit of my stomach that means there may be something that they don't want us to cover coming up.